Welcome back, lottery fans. The number vault has been doing very well so far in March, and I've been getting a lot of questions from you guys in terms of various different things you've been wondering about. So rather than writing individual responses, I figured I'd shoot this video with the top 8 questions I've been getting, and hopefully it'll clear up a lot of stuff for other people as well. So in terms of what the number vault is, for those of you that haven't actually seen the number vault before, it's a tip sheet that I put out every single month on the lotterypredictor.com. It's filled with rundowns and pick 3 and 4 numbers, some of our best algorithms, all pre-selected, so you don't have to worry about going ahead and doing those various different rundowns and picking your numbers. You can use the number vault to go and pick your numbers for you. So let's dive right into it with question number 1. And one of the most questions I have is, will it work for my state or my country? The simple answer for that is, if you have a pick 3 or pick 4 lottery that is a typical style pick 3, for example, you're picking 3 individual numbers, or rather I should say a number between 0 and 999 in the pick 3, or a number between 0 and 9,999 in pick 4, then yes, the number vault will work for you. So you can go ahead and purchase this for any of your states where you have or countries where you have pick 3 and pick 4 numbers. Question number 2. What I've been getting recently is, I'm new to tip sheets. Which numbers should I pick? There's a lot of numbers in the tip sheet. Where should I start? You're absolutely right. This is filled with a lot of great numbers. There are multiple different sections in here, and it can be a little bit daunting for someone that hasn't used a tip sheet before to go ahead and start picking their numbers. So what I recommend is, if you're new to this kind of thing, start with 1 or 2 sections and pick a few numbers from each and start with those. So certainly don't dive in and start using all the numbers initially unless you're comfortable doing that. Pick a couple of different sections and stick to those sections for the month. Just stick to a couple of sections for 1 or 2 months, and when you get some more confidence about things, then go ahead and start branching out to the other sections and using those. So question number 3, can I buy a subscription to it? So as of right now, I only sell this month by month. I am working on a different payment processing where you can actually purchase a subscription to that. I'm hoping that will come out within the next couple of months, but certainly stay tuned and I'll let all of you know as soon as you can start buying subscriptions, so you don't have to come back month after month and buy it month after month. You'll automatically get it every single month. Question number 4. Are you tracking all the numbers in the number vault? This was an interesting question. I hadn't really thought about this much until I got this question. And when this person asks, am I tracking all the numbers? What they're actually saying is, there's a lot of numbers in here, so am I tracking all of the numbers? For those of you that have seen my previous videos, you know I'm tracking the numbers to see what's hitting or what's not. In actual fact, I'm not tracking all the numbers. I've picked my top sections out of here, and I track those numbers. So in actual fact, the number of hits that might be coming out of this might actually be more than I actually say in my reports. For example, I don't track the daily hits. So there's a section in here that shows every single day 3 pick 3 numbers and 3 pick 4 numbers that you should be playing. I don't actually track those. I also don't track the follow-on numbers. So in terms of the if this and then sections, I don't track the dream word sections. So there are a few sections in here I don't actually track. So when you see my number reports, they may actually be underestimating how many hits are in the number vault. So thank you for that question. That one made me think as well. Number 5, I'm having a problem buying the number vault. What should I do? So there's a couple of different ways in which you can buy the number vault. You can definitely go to lotterypredictor.com and click on the link there for the number vault. There's a big link at the bottom of the website and buy it that way. Or you can go to amazon.com and search for the number vault and buy it that way. Occasionally, as with any e-commerce system, there are problems. Either you purchased it and you didn't get a receipt for some reason, or you purchased it and for some reason you can't download it. If you have any problems, email me at webmaster@lotterypredictor.com and I can send you your copy directly. All you need to do is just send me from either the email address that you used to actually purchase it, or send me a copy of a receipt and I can send that to you directly, so no problems there. Question number 6. How do I know it's going to work for my state or my country? Very good question there. I actually track this on both a end of month and a middle of month process, and I actually have this whole spreadsheet here which I use to track several different states. Right now I'm tracking 19 different states. and I track them to basically check to make sure, validate that what I'm putting in the number vault is actually working for these different states. So I'm actually making this spreadsheet completely available to everyone. You can actually go ahead and download this spreadsheet, so you can actually see for these 19 states exactly what was hitting in terms of, you know, which were the sections that were hitting, which were the lotteries, which were the dates it hit, how much it earned, was it a box, was it a straight. So it's complete transparency in terms of will it work for your state. So there'll be a link down in the description below for this. Right now this is available for January, it's available for February, and it'll be available for all the other months as well subsequently. So you'll definitely be able to download this and see the proof that it is going to be working for your state. So there you go. Number 7, can you start tracking on the spreadsheet for my state? Yes and no. So for states, absolutely. Leave me a comment in the description below, and I'll start adding your state to this list as well. As I say, I'm only tracking 19 states right now, simply because it does take a lot of time for me to go through and track all of these individual numbers. But I've been making a lot of software updates, and tracking these is becoming a lot more easy, so I definitely can add more states. For your country, I'm a little ways off yet tracking individual countries, but definitely leave me a comment below, because when I do get to tracking countries, I'll start looking at the ones I have the most comments for, and those are the ones I'll start tracking first. And the last question, number 8, which is actually a very popular one: which section is working for my state? So once again, download this spreadsheet, because this will actually tell you, and I'll show you, for example, Georgia here. If you take a look at this, I break down this spreadsheet to show you which date the lottery hit, whether it was a pick 3 or a pick 4, and then I'll show you the individual section that number actually came from, and the number, and whether it was a box hit or a straight hit. So you can download these spreadsheets for previous months, and you can go ahead and do your own analysis to say which of the sections were hitting the most for your states in which month, and then you can use your judgment to determine which sections you want to start playing from. So there you go, 8 questions answered about the number vault. Hopefully it answered a lot of your questions for you. As I said, if you want to get a copy of this, links are down below in the description. And if you have any other questions that I didn't cover here, please definitely leave them in the comments below, and maybe I'll do another video, or maybe I'll just answer them directly, depending on how many of the questions I get. Good luck. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks, bye.